getting the face.
All right, Raj, thank you so much for sharing all those details with us. We leave it there and shift our focus to some international news coming in on the broadcast, where Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has stated that Israel would finish the job against Iran with the backing of the United States of America. Netanyahu has highlighted Israel's recent military actions against Iran and its allies following Hamas's attack on October 7, 2023. Israel has been engaged in conflicts against Iran-backed Palestinian groups in Gaza and Tehran-aligned Hezbollah in Lebanon. Also, Israel has been targeted by Iran-backed armed groups in Yemen and Iraq that have expressed solidarity with Palestinian cause. Aditya on the telecast with me. Aditya, of course, Benjamin Netanyahu has made it abundantly clear that he is going to nip the problem in the bud. That is his statement. Take our viewers to the details.
Well, Sabri, absolutely. Israel has been, has been successful in, in dismantling the terror network that Iran has been operating against Israel for quite some time. What has happened, some months back, if you see, there was a huge missile attack on Israel by Iran. When all this, confrontation started between both the countries. In the past also, both the countries have a history of a conflict. But what had happened, that Israel had eliminated one of the top Hezbollah leader, and in retaliation of that, Iran launched a massive barrage missile attacks on Israel. Which also saw retaliation from Israel when it targeted a nuclear facility in one of the Iranian city. Now it is very likely that since the Donald Trump president, the U.S. President Donald Trump has taken charge of the affairs, it is very likely that Israel will go all guns blazing against Iran and completely dismantle the terror network that it is still operating, be it in Lebanon, be it in Iraq and Syria. Recently what we saw, US also had ordered precision air strikes on some ISIS terrorists in Syria. And Trump, in one of the briefings of US President Donald Trump, he had made clear that Iran cannot have a nuclear weapon. And recently Benjamin Netanyahu also visited to hold talks with US President Donald Trump, and they had very clearly said that Iran cannot have any nuclear weapons.
All right, Aditya, stay on with us. In fact, let's quickly listen in to this soundbite that we have.
We changed the Middle East. We changed the Middle East. Now comes President Trump, and Secretary Rubio is a great friend of Israel as well. I've seen him over the years, and we had a great discussion today. And we talked about how do we complete the change in the Middle East. We have the greatest friend of Israel in the White House now. We see eye to eye on the main tasks that we have to accomplish. And we're in a position to change the Middle East and give Israel the kind of horizon, the kind of hope, the kind of security, and the kind of peace that would have been unimaginable, and in fact was unimaginable from the day of the founding of the State of Israel. We've had great victories in the past. The most important one was